Hey guys, this is Sonic Kaboom. I wanted to wait before making another Switch video. I really did. But I need to address a massive mistake that is in the Switch. So I covered this a bit in the last video, but I decided to explore this issue a bit more. The motion controls are back in the Joy-Con. Why does this suck? Well, the Joy-Con controller, if it was just a controller that switched into place, the Switch could have been extremely cheaper. And that is the core of this video. If Nintendo didn't go through all this fancy stuff with the Joy-Con controllers, the price of manufacturing it would have been extremely cheaper. Like buying a 2-pack of those things without all the features would have probably cost a little more than the Wiimote right now. All I want for the Switch Joy-Cons is to be an affordable controller that attaches easily onto the tablet and the charging controller. And of course, to be wireless. I did say that the whole HD rumble thing and the rock, paper, scissors detector thing is interesting, but I wouldn't say I would buy a Switch just for that gimmick. So yes, I do think that the whole motion control gimmick isn't needed, but there is a second problem I have. The problem I also have is the battery life of the tablet. If the battery is that low of 2.5 hours to 6 hours, I would have at least included a battery pack for the Switch, just to patch up that hole. But of course, it is not included. This is going to be a major problem for me, so I think I've come to the conclusion to buy a battery pack first. So, the Switch little Joy-Con controllers are going to be, I don't think the battery life for those are a big issue, but I think that those little controllers shouldn't have all those, features. Like, I just needs to be a small thing. You don't need a camera and motion controls like that on an Xbox controller. You just play games. That's exactly what gaming is, and that, console gaming, and it's just Nintendo, okay, can you just leave this stuff with the Wii? No, please, leave this with the Wii. We don't care about this stuff anymore. It's interesting, it was interesting at first. Some of the gimmicks are reasonable, but I wouldn't say that it was worth cramming them all into one small little controller that probably isn't going to be any more successful than the Pro Controller. So, yeah, Nintendo, you should have just, I just want a small little controller that attaches to the tablet. That's all I would ever want out of the Switch. That's all. And that would literally be the gimmick that we need. Just the gimmick that we need is playing games, which is exactly what we've all been begging for. But no, it has to be replaced by another gimmick, which we don't need, okay? That's the point. So, the Switch's problem, in a nutshell, battery life is a big issue. But the bigger issue, definitely, is all these features crammed into a controller that probably isn't going to boost sales. I can't imagine. I can imagine a few people finding it interesting, but I can't imagine anyone actually buying a Switch just to get those things. But that's the exact problem with the past 3 Nintendo systems. Yes, the Wii was successful. That's because it was released at the perfect time, and of course the perfect time led for it to be really successful. The Wii U, they did the same thing as the Wii. That's why that failed. Except, well, not really the same thing. And then the Switch is doing the same thing as the Wii. So, is the thing after the Switch the next console by Nintendo after the Switch? Is it gonna have motion controls too? Is that gonna be a new trend in Nintendo, that all of their systems are gonna include motion controls? I don't think we don't need that. We just need games. We just need playing games, normal, short and simple. Just play games. But yeah, guys. So this is my video on the problem with the Switch. I hope you guys all enjoyed. But what do you think? I would love to know. So please comment down below your thoughts. And if you want, subscribe to be notified of my brand new uploads. Like, you hear that? That was just a notification. Why'd you have to do that, iPad? Alright, guys. I'll see you all later.